If the assassination of Franz Ferdinand was in 1914, then how did they manage to release another album a couple months ago?
Well, Franz Ferdinand is a band, and they have nothing to do with the assassination of that guy.
Well, and to my understanding, that's a band. So the band is very different than the Mr. Ferdinand. Can't remember if he's Duke. Archduke, yeah. Archduke Ferdinand, and it's very different because he's dead, and it's a band.
If we won the Cold War, then why is there still snow?
Well, the Cold War means that our weapons were cold, and our weapons weren't really used.
Well, the Cold War was between the Soviet Union and the United States, as well as other capitalist world powers. So it was a war over which worked the best. There's still snow because it's just precipitation that's frozen. Like it would be like rain.
How good of a bass player was Joseph Stalin?
Joseph Stalin was a fantastic bass player. He really, he was good with the fingers,
What year was the War of 1812?
1812.
1812.
Okay. Why didn't Paul Revere warn the Americans about Pearl Harbor?
Because he was dead.
Well, because Paul Revere it was somewhere on the ground. His body was in the ground. He was dead when Pearl Harbor happened.
Paul Revere is actually dead. Why do so many Civil War battles take place in national parks?
Because those national parks weren't national parks before those Civil War battles, and after those Civil War battles, they became national parks.
They didn't necessarily take place in national parks. Most of them were established as national parks because there was a war, because the Civil War happened there. A battle happened there.
How much did the Holocaust?
About 6 million Jews.
I'd have to say 11 million lives.
When did Julius Caesar invent the Caesar salad?
Back in Vietnam.